I asked AI for this video idea. We cooked a recipe made by AI. I let ChatGPT decide my schedule for a day. The countless AI articles about nothing, bots on Twitter, pussy in bio by the way, and just the massive stream of it all on my feed. I hate AI. It seemed cool and a little scary about a year ago, but at this point, I'm just done with it. All I see is the new wave of crypto bros thinking they know the future because they paid $700 for an overheating ChatGPT lapel piece. Maybe I'm fed up because it's gonna take away work from millions of people. Maybe I'm tired of having to sift through the stolen, uncreative prompt writers and bots to find an actual artist to commission. Or maybe it's because I watch fucking anime. Wait, that's not the line. I fucking watch anime. The first one's a little different.
Hentai too.
And to be honest, anime did AI better. Imagine a world where crimes were a thing of the past. Now take a deep breath and realize that's never gonna happen because the capitalist society that our world is based on relies heavily on the rich breaking laws that they've created to better themselves while jailing the Don't you dream of a world where every camera, every speaker, every single device is monitoring you at all times? Your habits and behaviors, your heart rate and breathing. Wait.
Leave me alone!
Akira!
And it's all fed into a police AI algorithm that detects how likely you are to commit a crime. So we're still one step away, I guess. Psycho-Pass is a futuristic cyberpunk anime. No, not that one. Where there's this AI that decides, this dude seems like he might be doing some criming in the future. Then suddenly you're whisked away for treatment, even if you haven't actually committed a crime. And if the AI decides that you've gone too far and that maybe you can't be cured or are too hostile, they just go balls to the wall and let the AI decide if you should fucking die. You've got your thinly veiled utopia held together by glue and 50-year-old code written by an IT dude who doesn't even remember writing it. If this was our world, I'm sure nothing wrong is gonna happen. Because currently our AI chatbots can't even help me get back into my cell phone provider account. Fuck it, let's let them decide law and order. This is literally not a joke. I have not been able to change my account settings for months at this point. I keep getting redirected to a new chatbot and they keep running in circles, and at this point, if it helps me fix it, I'm willing to suck some But the police system isn't the AI in Psycho-Pass I'm hyper fixated on. It's this little thing here. This stupid little jellyfish is what I've wanted since the first Siri commercial made it seem like it'd actually be useful. It tells you your schedule, can automate your house design to fit your mood, tell you your recommended calorie intake, actually reacts to what you say and follows through with it, all while looking so fucking cute. Now I know, you're probably saying, but Choosy, most virtual assistants can already do that. No, they fucking can't. I don't want to manually track shit in an app, then ask Siri a question, and all it does is pull up a button for me to open the app to see the info I already know because I'm the one who entered it. I want a cute little squishy boy who I can't cuddle because he's both a hologram and a jellyfish. If some company is going to be off selling the data for every time I shit myself, I should at least get a little floaty assistant out of it. But no, instead we're closer to it calling the cops on me because I got a little upset and decided—
Sorry, I didn't quite get that.
Shut the fuck up! Imagine a fully immersive gaming world where the possibilities of potential skills seems nearly endless. Then you're stuck in it with this annoying fucker.
You slept like a rock.
But hey, the world is autonomous. There's an AI system called the Cardinal System, which apparently accesses the internet and uses it to create quests and influence loot drops. In the anime, it doesn't seem to do much or affect the story in any way. There is one special AI in the anime, and after a bit, it just gets treated like a standard character that can occasionally further the plot by accessing some system players can't. Why did I add this one to the list? It'll make sense later? Okay. So, yeah, Sword Art Online has an AI system built in, I guess. I also wouldn't recommend it because there's a lot of scenes with heavily suggested sexual— You get stabbed to death. You think of all the different ways you could have survived the stabbing. If only you weren't so disgustingly human. Then suddenly, you're a bland isekai protagonist in a fantasy world.
Tale as old as time.
Also, you're a weak little baby slime, just so little and useless. Oh, you can't get across that bottomless pit? If only you had some godlike AI system to help you shoot webs out of your ass to— Oh. So the Great Sage system is basically what tech bros expect AI to become. Some all-encompassing fix-all where they just have to say, You know, it's really tiring cutting all the crust off my PB&Js after a long day of arguing that I'm actually an artist because I can type. I wish I didn't have to do this every day.
Analyzing. Analysis complete. Producing copy. Successful.
Wow, now I can spend my parents' money on digital assets that are destroying the environment even less efficiently. Thanks, Great Sage. It's just an AI system. That's what Great Sage is. It pulls in data from its surroundings, then replicates said data. I'm not hating on reincarnated as a slime. I've watched isekai that are far worse before. So I'm a spider, so what? I just wish Great Sage wasn't so much of a, well, that was easy solution to everything. There's a few moments where Rimuru uses his ability as a leader and organizer to solve situations, but it doesn't come into effect very often, and he always has Great Sage to fall back on. Now, as a former isekai protagonist myself, put it in my bio so it must be true, I'm used to people having cheat abilities. But there's a difference between a character that's super strong because they grew up in a final boss town or got an XP motivation bonus to leveling, and someone who just has an AI to give them all the answers for free. For example, Great Sage, it's getting a little stuffy in here. If only I had a power where I could easily open all the doors and windows.
I'm sorry, Choosy. I'm afraid I can't.
Can't do that.
Alright, speedrun time. Android that makes you question humanity. Android that lets you know you need a friend. Android that makes you confused about what an android actually is. Android that, wait, he wifed that up? How? Android that makes you go, ah, then, what the fuck? Android that makes you question if you would just be better off watching hentai. Android that goes pew, pew, pew. Android that makes you realize you should have just played the game. And of course, the classic Android.
New record!
Imagine a fully immersive gaming world where the possibilities of potential skills seem nearly— wait, this sounds familiar. There's a distinct difference between Infinite Dendrogram and Sword Art. No, not the fact that the players are stuck in the game and die in real life. And that was dropped after the first season. It's that the AI in id is the world. Right away, you're introduced to embryos, a unique skill that only masters, players have access to. These are basically your starter Pokemon. The only difference being that they can be anything from a tank to a sword-made girl with an attitude. Basically, the possibilities are
Infinite.
That's not even the main reason for this being included. You see this girl? She's AI. Yep, there's your actual anime AI waifu. She gave him a random quest of looking for her sister, and all because another player, I'm not gonna call them masters, decided to do something. He just happened to be in the wrong place at the right time and got a quest. Infinite Dendrogram's PCs are literally people. They don't just follow a loop of pre-made habits or paths, but make decisions and have lives. While the Cardinal system scours the internet for quest ideas, it just lets the world run free. Also, if a player's HP reaches 0, they're locked out for a few days. But if an NPC dies, that's it, they're gone. This might just be a game to players, but this is real life for these AIs. This is truly what people want from an AI game system. Not some ChatGPT prompt system that glitches out, but a livable, breathing world with NPCs that seem real. While gaming isn't the most exciting way for AI to develop, I think it's the most likely to be the first way true AI is utilized. Unless porn gets to it first. I think it's the most likely to be the second way true AI is utilized. Earlier this year, we saw the release of the new Spice and Wolf and Kaiju No. 8, both come paired with songs whose artwork was AI. Kaiju No. 8 also got called out for potentially using AI art for their backgrounds. And while it hasn't been confirmed one way or the other, unfortunately, this is going to become more and more common within anime. Tight deadlines and overwork during crunch are already industry standards, with corners being cut wherever they can. While some studios might hold quality above all else, there's gonna be a multitude of studios seeing AI generation as an easy way to free up already overwhelmed artists. It'll become the new CGI of anime, where sometimes it's implemented poorly and pulls you out of it because all you can focus on is how shitty it looks. Other times, you might not even notice it's CGI or AI. The main difference between the two being that an actual artist still worked on the CGI, not a hallucinating algorithm that's been snorting stolen artwork for the past few years. Studios with a certain visual style might start training their own algorithm off their own artists and past works. This eliminates the morality issues of it, but doesn't remove the issues of artists losing their job, the power consumption that's happening in AI, the stagnation of originality and innovation that happens when you use AI. That's not including prompts by AI, voice lines by AI, translations by AI. Any corner they can cut is a handcrafted piece of work taken away. It's just, I could just... Oh, shit! Hey, Siri? What's my heart rate at right now?
Sorry, I didn't quite
You know
get
what?
that.
Just forget it.